Okay. All right. This is usually when I was at a video store when I was young trying to pick out a rental. My mom would get angry at me because I would take too long because I wanted to see every single movie available to me to make a decision. And I might end up doing that myself. Clerks, seminal, don't know if I would pick it. It holds up more though, and then I think other Kevin Smith movies like Mallrats, which is fun, but it is a throwback. 12 Monkeys, that's possible, but what would they even be? That would sci-fi. Same with Aliens. It could be action, but sci-fi is not one of our things. Action is. Okay. All right. Okay. Don't know. Don't. All right. Okay. Let's go into here. Maybe make sure I didn't. So actually here, just for now, I'm going to grab this Starship Troopers, which everyone thinks is like a very silly, not on purpose, silly movie, but it's Paul Verhoeven, who is very good at doing ridiculous sci-fi action, but putting in a bunch of great commentary about society. It's basically an anti-fascist movie. All right, here we go. Now we're in the closet, trying to figure out what I would do for, okay, so we got Young Frankenstein. That could be comedy because that's a classic. It is parody, which is always, you know, which is great. Mel Brooks is one of my favorite filmmakers of all time, but it is parody. You want maybe something that can, you know, stand on its own. It doesn't have to be a reference point, even though it is a great Frankenstein, probably one of the better Frankenstein movies. I'd say I go Bride of Frankenstein, Young Frankenstein, Frankenstein. You can make me a pariah if you want in your world. Beetlejuice, that's pretty great. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, maybe for drama. I'm gonna put this maybe now. I'm gonna do okay maybe One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest for drama because that is very good, very sad ending, which I think is like no drama should have any hope at the end of it. So let's do that. Which is no, okay. This is more overwhelming than I thought it was going to be. Easy Rider, let's see. Gargoyles, and that. Bride the Monster, not a good movie, but also like, you know, it's a sci-fi movie, so you can't put that. We're not doing sci-fi. We're not doing that. We should. We're not, right? We're not doing sci-fi? All right, 12 Monkeys again. Hell Night, that's fun. But let's see here. Okay. You guys should do like a timing thing to really make this. Phantasm, that's really good horror. Also a testament to how great independent cinema can be. You got the tall man there. And it's just a great movie. There's a great book by Don Coscarelli, the writer-director of it, called True Indie. Very good movie, or a very good book about just going for it, making shit. All right. Dark City, this is a great, fun movie. Weird performance by Kiefer Sutherland. It's kind of I'd say The Matrix before The Matrix. Again, is that sci-fi? Why am I connecting with that so much more? All right, let's just do this. Groove Tube, sketch, that's comedy, but that's a sketch movie. That's kind of its own little thing. Here we go. All right, Night of the Living Dead. This is the original. Not the remake by Tom Savini that came out in 1990, which is also very good. It's on my top 5 of favorite zombie movies. He did a good job with that. Man, it wasn't there. Now, okay, Being John Malkovich. That could be there for comedy. We're gonna hold a Hollow Man. That's a Kevin Bacon joint. Let's see. Come on. How many people have taken this long? Prehistory, no. Dracula, no. Dracula's just kind of part of it's like, you know, you don't even need to see Dracula at this point because it's soaked in, it's permeated our culture that like even people who haven't seen it will probably be able to tell you lines from it. Let's see here. Fame. I thought that looked like it was, isn't it the Fargo? It looked kind of like as if you looked at it really quick. It just looked like maybe Fargo, if you would, just really quick. All right. Okay, now it's getting, do I check that? I want to do just VHSs. Children of the Damned, that's a good one. But the remake that I actually like, Village of the Damned, which is a remake that John Carpenter did, starring Superman, Christopher Reeves. It's a very good remake. Let's see, Galaxy Quest, that could be up there. Again, sci-fi, but comedy. Probably one of the more classic comedies. Kentucky Fried Movie, that's a sketch comedy. Life of Brian, also very good comedy. Shit. This should be burned. They should burn this movie. This movie is like if an undercover cop tried to be a movie. It's just there to say McDonald's. It's not pretty nice. It's no good. All right. Let's see here. Fatal Attraction. That's some. We need to do like a sexual thriller section. We can put that in there. Something about Mary. Also good. The Jerk. No, I wouldn't put that. Office Space. There you go. That could be in comedy. Back to the Beach. Very fun movie. You got Pee Wee Herman in there. Fishbone is in this movie. You got Annette Funicello asking people if they know what Jamaica ska is. Shit, this is tough. I don't like this anymore. I'm not having fun. Dirty Work is a classic, Norm Macdonald. I didn't want to put it in like the pantheon, even though I love Norm Macdonald. Maybe. I'm picking more comedies than anything else, aren't I? Life of Brian, that'd be comedy. Shit. Okay. This is my favorite movie. Ed Wood is my favorite all-time movie. Tim Burton movie. Great performances, great direction, great writing. Same guys that did the two guys that wrote this, Scott Alexander and Larry Kazaruski, they also wrote Problem Child and Man on the Moon and People vs. Larry Flint and The People vs. O.J. Simpson, the FX series. Nope. All right. That's TV. All right, so Ed Wood is definitely going to have to be there. It could be a drama, but it's going to be comedy. I'm going to have to pick this for comedy because it is one. It's not, it's also like, I can't say this is a drama when the review up top is one of the year's funniest. You don't see that on top of Schindler's List. You only see that on a comedy. All right, so I got Galaxy Quest for action. I got Ed Wood for comedy. Now I need drama. Probably going to be One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Probably. That's TV. All right. See, now it's getting intense. I pick horror. Horror is the hard one. The Dawn of the Dead remake is incredible. Bryan Singer movie. The Dawn of the Dead remake, written by James Gunn of Guardians of the Galaxy fame, and now runs the DC universe. Oh, God. Okay. No one's going to take as long as me, and that's embarrassing. I need drama. And I need horror. Drama and horror. Give me Howling. No. If there was Return of Living Dead, I'd probably pick that for horror, but that is more of a comedy itself. Boondock Saints. We are in Jersey. Let's see here. No. Jesus. All right. I'm going to start trying to wrap this up. What I need is drama. Gonna have to go with One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Not Howard's End. I would. If they had, I want to stay away from the Blu-rays and the DVDs because it's just gonna take me even longer to kind of like scan through these spines. So let's just try and keep it. Stand By Me. I'll go with this for Stand By Me for drama. I know this is great and classic, but this movie means a lot to me, and it's special to me because it's me and my mom watched it a bunch. It's got great music. It's directed by Rob Reiner. Meathead, they called him. So now I just need horror. That's probably going to be the hardest. Y tu mamá también. Fuck! No. This sucks. I don't like doing this. I don't like picking. I don't like making lists. That's why I don't do the letterbox during those things. I don't make end of the year list. I just like enjoying things. Raising Arizona, that would probably be comedy, but I can't already did weird. Okay, horror. Shit. Okay. Well, here's all the Nightmare on Elm Streets. My favorite one is part 3, but part 4. Sometimes it's part 4. Sometimes I go 3 or 4. Sometimes it's Dream Warriors. Sometimes it's Dream Master. I'm just gonna have to go through the horror just so I don't miss Return of the Living Dead 3. You know what? After a rewatch, I thought this was so terrible when I first saw it, and it's not great, but it is a lot more fun than I gave it credit for. But the first Return of the Living Dead, now that is Evil Dead. That's kind of like everything. But Evil Dead 2 would be a little better. That's the second Candyman, which is okay. Hey, here's that remake I was talking about. Tom Savini directed. He did the effects for the original George Romero movies, and then he made his own Night of the Living Dead remake. It's very good. So Evil Dead 2, which is kind of drama, action, comedy, and horror. So I think I'm just gonna have to go with that and just call it. I'm just gonna have to call it. I'll call it just moments from now in just a bit when I say that this is it, the one. I'll be, yeah, all right, cool. Evil Dead 2 would be my choice for horror, even though it encapsulates all 4 genres. Done.
Cool. Real quick, while we have you here. Did I hear that you picked Evil Dead 2?
Yes. Does someone already do that?
Yes. Can we do one more?
Sure.
Rob, if you see...
It is all genres.
That's true.
All right. All right. Okay. Weird Science Theater. Can't do Misery. I already have Stand By Me. Can't do Misery. Can't do two. What if I did all Rob Reiner, Stephen King adaptations? I think there's only the 2. I need one more for horror. I mean, if there was the first Candyman, I'd probably do that because it's one of my favorite horror movies of all time. But there's only the sequel, and so I'm not going to do that. I wanted to. I just don't cut it out that I didn't pick Evil Dead 2. I don't want my rep being sullied. I want people to know that I wanted it, and then I can't because someone else got it. It might fuck up the way you want to tell the story, but oh, I will. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I know that I said this is another example. This is Return of the Living Dead, which written by Dan O'Bannon, who also wrote the original screenplay for Alien. He based the alien coming out of the chest based off of like his own little, I think it was a celiac disease or whatever, but he always had stomach problems. But this is one of those things. It's action-packed because the zombies run. It's funny. It's horrific. And there's some sad moments. And there's like really good vaudeville moments in there too with the first 2 guys. But okay, Return of the Living Dead there. I'm done. Now I'm done. That was stressful.